So you often see people asking, there's something wrong with my drone, it's doing this, it's doing that, it's like I've broken an arm, I've got a motor that's sticking, what should I do? Well, my advice to you would be, watch this video and you can hopefully see the process and what DJI will provide you for your repair fee. So I need to go and create a support ticket and go from there. So I took pictures and I packed it in the original box just with the gimbal as DJI suggest. I sent it off using a Royal Mail tracked service. It's been caught in customs and it's sat there now for nearly 3 weeks. So one of the most annoying things actually is the customs charges that I've now been hit with, because unlike 5 years ago, we could send stuff to Europe without a problem. You know, it would get there like overnight. Now it gets stuck in customs and you end up having to pay duty. So this is one of the benefits of Brexit that I'm seeing. I've not yet seen any yet, but this is one of the downsides really. So it's a bit of a pain, but here goes 85 quid to get the drone cleared. So DJI have been good enough to say they'll cover the customs fees. I'll claim them back from the courier, because it's technically it's not liable for customs fees, because it's just returning something that's already been paid duty on. So DJI have said that they will refund me. That'll take a month, or they can give me a voucher for the store, which I'll do in a few days. Finally, it's cleared customs. I mean, even after I've paid the fee, it still took like 2 or 3 days to actually get out. And now I've got to wait for DJI to inspect it and give me a price and all that kind of stuff. So watch this space. I spoke to DJI a little bit earlier. They called me while I was at work. I was kind of impressed, but also a little bit shocked how much it's going to cost. It needs a new gimbal and camera module, because it's malfunctioned. That's 5207. These are euros. Repair service fee is 50 euros. The freight is 20 euros, so we're now at 122 euros. The VAT is 21%, so we're looking at about 140 euros. I was a bit shocked actually, because I've seen lots of people say, oh yeah, they did it for 50 quid. It's quite a lot more than I expected. What I didn't know at the time, I now know, and you may well need to know as well, is that this is a negotiable price. And I said, well look, that's like more than I was expecting. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I got a 30 euro discount on that. So that makes it 111 euros 40, which is about 90 odd pounds. That's fine. So I've given the go ahead, I've paid it, and now I've got to wait to see when it arrives. So of course, like any good drone person or DJI person, I'm not a fanboy by the way, I just happen to be the best drones. Instead of having the money back, of course, you buy something with that refund, because it's like not really money really, because you've already paid it. So I've got a couple of mics. I might do a review on these at some point. If you're interested in the mics, this is the mic 2. Do follow along and hit the subscribe button. Just got an email from DJI telling me that the drone is now fixed and it'll soon be shipped. So that's great news. It's taken a while, but let's see what it's like when it gets back. It seems that I might have a new serial number for the drone, and also means I might be eligible for care refresh or limited care refresh, which is quite interesting. So let's see what turns up. It's finally shipped. Well, that's taken a while, but you know, it's all good. So finally it's back. So we are now the 8th of July, and this was sent on the 4th of June. It's sat in customs for about 2.5 weeks. I had to pay £85 to get it through customs. That DJI did replay. They did give me that back, but let's just see what I've actually got, because I've had an email to say I might have a new serial number, so let's see. I guess the first thing I've got actually is an invoice that says no commercial value, but then gives the value of 502 euros, so makes no sense. But anyway, there's that. So I sent it originally in the original box. I wonder if that's come back, or it'll be something completely different. That looks like a new drone to me. I wonder what's in it. And there's that in there. So that, I don't know if that's my original one or what, but that's a random thing to have. So just to remind everybody that it's had no propellers when I sent it. All it was the drone and the cover. Let's see what's in it. So there we go. So strangely, I now have two protectors, which is cool. I don't know what's in here. No, it's just an empty box. It's not an empty box because they've given me a set of new propellers. Cool. I'm also actually eligible, so they tell me when I register it I can get Care Refresh on it, which is interesting. I mean, I hope there was a battery in it, you know. I didn't send one, but you never know. You can hope, can't you? This repair cost me, it's about £100, I think. So about 117 euros, I believe, which is about just under £100. What you effectively get is a new drone. And I got a set of propellers, which would have cost me, I think they're about £9 for two. I think that's a pretty good deal, really. And if it's not new, it's a refurbish. It feels like new. Obviously, if you choose to get this repaired by a third party, you will get the same drone back, but DJI do something slightly different. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoy drone stuff, then please hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.